right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Lomachenko wins a wide unanimous decision. I think a couple of scorecards had it 118, 109. And just like I thought, Luke Campbell fought the wrong fight like an idiot. You know, he tried to sit out there and box with Lomachenko at range, and then he tried to fight Lomachenko in the pocket. And just a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I told you guys he was gonna go out there and try to outbox Lomachenko. And we knew if that was his game plan, he was gonna get beat just like he did. And from the aspect of it is that when Lomachenko was going backwards, Lomachenko was not effective in this fight. Even though he was using space, he didn't have no offense going backwards. He wasn't trying to walk Luke Campbell into any punches. His thing going backwards was to reset, evade trouble, reset, and on the front foot, he was offensive. If Loma ain't on the front foot, you know, he ain't offensive. And when he on the front foot and push you back, and Luke Campbell just like, come on, bruh. You sparred 3 people. All you had to do was be aggressive, push him back, fight him on the inside, use your size and bully him. I ain't gonna say all you gotta do. And, you know, once again, you lost because you fought like a fucking idiot. You know, but early on, it was highly competitive in my opinion. You know, Campbell was looking good, but can he have sustained his attack is the question. And he couldn't. And Loma made the adjustments, and Loma was fading. Loma hurt him a couple of times. He hurt Loma once, but Loma was hurting him more. And I guess it's a theme. UK fighters keep getting dropped with a fucking jab. Yard got knocked out with a jab last week, and Luke Campbell, I think, got dropped with a jab in the 11th round. You know, and at the end of the day, I mean, how do you have a blueprint and don't follow it? And maybe he don't have the tools or he don't have the ability to fight on the inside. And maybe that is what it is. But you really think, you see, the kid Lomachenko is not effective going backwards as he is going forward. You would think when he going backwards, you ready to push him back and get offensive. Like I said, man, I knew exactly how this fight was going to go. I knew he was going to try to outbox Lomachenko. He got ate up. Every time Lomachenko started pressing him and pushing him back, Luke Campbell got caught. He was throwing nice little body shots here and there. But once again, there's levels to this. But, you know, for pound #1 fighter to be struggling with a guy with 2 losses on his resume to Yevgeny Mendy and lose to Jorge Linares, you would think the pound #1 fighter would have a great performance. And once again, for his last 2 out of 3 performances, they ain't been great for Lomachenko. The performance versus Pedraza was pedestrian. And tonight, that wasn't a pound #1. You think Terrence Crawford, a guy of Luke Campbell caliber, you know, in his weight class, you think Terrence Crawford gonna look like, no, you supposed to have beat the living shit out of him. Even though if you're not a knockout puncher, I feel you, but it's still 118, 109 was a little bit wide for me, but it's just looking out and scored. But a pound #1 fighter, Lomachenko ain't one of the 5 best fighters just by the eye test, in my opinion. Errol Spence is better fighter than him. You know, Terrence Crawford is a better fighter than him. Canelo, Usyk is a better fighter than him right now. I just wasn't. I'm not impressed in his last 3 performances. In Corella, you know, he supposed to did what he supposed to do to him. But his last couple of performances, other than Corella, I ain't been impressed. Linares, to me, that's not a pound #1 fight. That's not the face of our sport. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence blew past a guy that was better than Luke Campbell, Lamont Peterson. That's how you look versus a guy like Luke Campbell. How Errol Spence beat the shit out of Lamont Peterson. That's how you do what a guy Luke Campbell did. How Terrence Crawford did a Jeff Horn or Felix did. That's how you do a caliber of a guy like Luke Campbell. You supposed to have beat the shit out of him. But like I said before, I don't know why these guys refuse to fight Lomachenko like Tank and Mikey Garcia. He's highly beatable, and he's not that great. And I keep saying that. He ain't one of the 5 best fighters, talent for talent in the world. He's just fighting the right opponents. But you know, it was a unanimous decision. It was a good, I would say it was okay action-packed fight. A lot of people didn't give Luke a chance. I said Luke was a solid fighter. But Luke Campbell didn't fight the right fight tonight, man. That's on him. You know what? They was trying to outbox a guy from the outside and from the pocket, a guy that thrives on fighting in the pocket and a guy that thrives on the front foot, if they did they due diligence, you supposed to push a guy like that on the back foot. You supposed to bully him. And Orlando Salido told him, and Luke Campbell really thought he was going to go out there and outbox the guy for 12 rounds. Idiot. But another week, another day, a UK fighter get dropped with a jab. What's new? Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing to 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out. Website, promo code in description. And don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All the information is in the description. Let me know how you feel in the comment section about the fight. Congratulations to Lomachenko. He wins the WBC vacant title while he already had the WBO and the Super WBA belt. So you don't see that every day. Obviously, a unified champion fight for a vacant belt. You know, it is what it is. He got the complexion for the protection. We gone. Make sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow1Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.